Welcome back to Vault Hunters 118. In the last episode, we built this awesome, ugly create contraption. Excuse me, wandering trader. This awesome, ugly creation is now ours, powered by our amazing wind turbine up top. And in this episode, we are going to continue upgrading it and move forward to the speed, what's it called? Here it is, the rotation speed controller, which both needs a pog, a brass casing, and a precision mechanism, which is going to require a little bit of engineering. Also, as promised in the last episode, you can see we're level 25, and I bought the blank treasure key, as well as did some off-camera mining for some zinc. Typical YouTuber off-camera mining, huh? We also, unfortunately, have killed our cleave range axe, but replaced it with a 16.5 attack damage, attack speed, chaining sword, which is pretty awesome. Boy, this is one enormous solid block of zinc ore. Also, it is always raining in this world. Ah! Before we fortune up this giant block, I think we should go and unlock haste by making a skill orb. That's what I said I was gonna do, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna require a bunch of beniatite and a little bit of black opal. I will say, though, the devs have just dropped the patch notes to the next update, hopefully coming out tomorrow. And it is possible that I won't be able to, again, afford haste as they're changing costs around, as well as refunding all of your skill points. But I'm not above a little bit of last-minute cheese, and I just want haste too. So we're going to munch down the skill orb. Level 25, level 2 haste. Ooh, that's lovely. So now, breaking this down should be a whole lot faster. Fortuning ASMR is the best, and we now have 566 raw zinc to work with. I don't think we're ever going to run out of brass. In fact, we could probably start decorating with it, which is kind of my goal. Just looking for a little bit of lava here, and the insta-mine is amazing. I will be very sad if we cannot return to it. And the reason we were looking for lava is to have a much easier time smelting down all this zinc. Instead of having to wait painfully long... Oh, I didn't fortune this bit. There we are. As I was saying, instead of having to wait painfully long for it all to be smelted within a furnace, we can use the fan and lava to create a bulk smelter, which I'm pretty sure is going to smelt all 500, 600, whatever zinc in one go. It'll just take a little bit of crank turning. Oh! Yep. 576 ingots smelted in, what, 15 seconds? Yeah, that's that's pretty incredible. I love it. Just for safekeeping, I'm gonna put our lava bucket right on that little shelf, so that if we ever needed to convert it over to a smelter, it is super easy and super safe. After touching our reserves of copper ore, specifically the deep slate variant, we're definitely going to have a good amount of brass. I didn't want to touch our ingot reserves, since we still need to use those for the vaulter, and it's starting to ask for more and more copper. But yeah, about 3¼ stacks of brass. Well, no, that'll actually be 6.5, because you get 2 brass per 1 zinc and copper. So I think we're going to be sitting really pretty on brass. Man, I really should hook this thing up to the windmill so I don't have to sit here. Oh, but truth be told, it doesn't take too long. And, oh, it all went into my pouch. Alrighty, I'll feed our blaze. I'll say 2 blocks of coal to keep him going for a while. And we are just going to toss in literally all... Oh, can it only hold 1 stack at a time? Okay, so 1 stack at a time, we are going to create a ton of brass. You know what? I think I'm going to speed this up with the large cogwheel, little cogwheel thing. Sorry, Blazy boy. Gotta move ya. And if you don't remember, you put a large cogwheel here and a little cogwheel there. And I believe... Wait. Is that spinning it faster than that? No. How do I do this? Oh. Because I don't know how. Well, that's going... I think this room is going to need an upgrade if we want to start producing the precision mechanisms with a little more automaticism. Because we're going to need more deployers and a conveyor belt. Yeah. Okay, this should be enough space. So the conveyor belt will start here. I'll have a deployer here, deployer here, deployer here. And the conveyor belt will end right here. And the way to actually make a conveyor belt, I already have it partially prepped. You need some dried kelp as well as some chromatic iron, and you can make a little belt. I don't know why I started crafting the belt. I mean, come on. We've got easy mode enabled, basically, with JEI. Man, I hear that noise a lot. But the belt's really cool. You just right-click one shaft and drag it over to another, and then bammo! Kelp drive. And once I get some rotational power into these guys, it'll be really cool. We're going to move our first deployer right over here. Very nice. That should be good. And now we need to make 2 more. So I'm going to need more of these brass plates. This is the absolute slowest thing in our mini factory right now. Whoa. Alrighty, that's a flint and steel problem. Ow. What? Wait. Huh? Why'd the captain disappear? Oh, did I move? Oh, no, the captain just left. Alright, get out of here, buddy. Burn, burn, burn. Ow. Whoa. Ah! Alright. Captain's dead, so we can go in with the sword now. Wabam. Kazam. Wah! Very nice. Alrighty, brass sheets created. Now, do we need that rose quartz stuff? Yes, the electron tubes. Okay. So we're going to need to make 2 more rose quartz and grab out our handy dandy sandy paper. And I'm pretty sure we could actually have a deployer do this for us. Like, if I give it the sandpaper and I put... Well, there's no power running to this, so I'll just... Yeah, better to do it ourselves. Yeah, that was plenty fast. 2 electron tubes. Now we need a brass hand. Like so. Bop, bop. And then we need some more blocks of chromatic iron to make the andesite, whatever it's called, casings. Bop, bop. And now we should be able to make 1 and 2 deployers. Awesome. Okay, now all we have to do is route some rotational power to both the conveyor belts and the deployers. You know, it would have been better to line them up in a way where they could power each other, actually. Can I do that? Yes. Okay, awesome. Just realized the room was not even, and I need to fix it. There we go. That looks better. Belt. Okay. Now we just need to get rotational power into these guys and rotational power into these guys. I suppose we could just ugly it up. Yeah, I mean, ugly is kind of the name of the game here. Oh, come on, really? This is gonna look vile. This is going to look vile and disgusting, but it's fine. We're not here to make it pretty yet. We will be. And that is spinning. Nice. Doesn't really matter the direction. We'll just have to load items on this side and take them off on this side. All good. And then I can try to bring... I suppose... Well, it'd be easier if this was just 1 block that way, because then I could just bring this power over here. Or I could build another belt. Yeah, I'll do that. So we could take the belt and actually use it to transfer a rotational force from this shaft to this shaft. So we should be good. Man, this is the ugliest workplace we could have ever made. But it is the ugliest functional workplace. I hate that you have to jump over the shaft. Alright, I think all the items are going to fall off here, but that's fine. So now we need to get enough of each material. And for the precision mechanism, we're going to need to touch it with a cogwheel, then a large cogwheel, and then an iron nugget 5 times for an 80% chance of success. So I guess I'll get 5 of each, and we'll gamble it there, I suppose? 5 Larimar for the little cogwheels isn't so bad. However, 20 Larimar for the big cogwheels, that one hurts a little bit more. The iron nuggets, on the other hand, are pretty much free. And then we also need a gold sheet. What? Where'd it go? Where did it go? Did it get... Is it on the belt or something? Where's my press? What'd the game go and do that for? It deleted my press. Why? Why would it do that? Oh, there goes another 9 chromatic iron. Ugh. Alright, here's our gold sheet, which should mean if we load the sequence up properly, which is little cogwheel, big cogwheel, and then iron nugget, then we can place our gold sheet here, and it should, yeah, run along and get stopped under the deployers. Okay, cool. So it's crafting it up. All right. And then it should fall right off the edge. And this is an incomplete precision mechanism. So now I just have to do that 4 more times. Yep. All right, last one. Oh, it did it! Yay! We have a precision mechanism. Awesome. All right. Well, it was only a 20% chance to fail, so I'm glad it didn't. Also, after all that brass crafting, we have a ton of brass ingots, which is great, because the next thing up on our list is a brass casing, which starts with a brass block. By the way, brass block, what a pretty looking block. I love this. Anyways, brass block, as well as, guess what, another chromatic iron block, and I'm pretty sure you just smack them together. Oh, that is a pretty block. Ooh. I really want to decorate our factory area with them, but they're so expensive. They're so expensive. But for now, that is everything I need for a rotation speed controller, which is a really cool contraption. It does cost a pog, but I'm going to send it. It's worth it. There it is. This thing is so cool. You can actually now, it takes in rotational input. You put a big cogwheel on the top, and then you can use a scroll wheel to determine how fast it's going to output, all the way up to 50 per 6, what is it, a percent? 56 rotation speed, which is very high, and costs a lot of stress units. So yay. I'm not going to use this yet, especially because right now everything's disgusting. And nothing here really, I feel like, needs the rotation speed controller, so I definitely don't want to waste this resource. We only have one of them. I do, however, think it is high time to get a whole lot more space. We're going to need a ton of it to create the factory. We're going to need a haunting setup, we're going to need a washing setup, we're going to need 2 crushing wheel setups, and we're going to need space to integrate our simple storage system, as well as another mod. That's right, we're unlocking another storage mod just for this factory. So yeah, I'm gonna go expand this pretty big time. Ah, that is much nicer, much more room. And I'm thinking we can dedicate this wall right here to our little factory. I'm hoping to have like crushing wheels set up here, crushing wheels set up here. We have a haunting set up here, and then a washing set up here. And that should encapsulate every single thing we need visually, at least, for this little farm. So, yeah, I'm excited about it. The only, obviously, difficulty is routing our rotation of power into this area and then figuring out how to decorate this place without blowing through all of our chromatic iron, because I really want to use the casing blocks and create. They are beautiful, and there's so many of them. I suppose we should take a look at how big the crushing wheels are. We're going to need 4 of them. You need 2 crushing wheels per setup. And these are what, you know, crush everything and grind everything down. So 1 there, 1 there, then 1 there, and 1 there. Does that look good? I think so. Maybe if we have enough space, I'll put like a pillar between the 2 to separate them more. But otherwise, I think this looks fine. And then we're going to need a haunting and washing setup here. So let's block that out too. No. These are going to be harder to make look nice. Wow, that took longer than I care to admit, but now we have our crushing wheels separated by a nice pillar, so they'll look super snazzy. And over here, we have our haunting setup. It's baked into the wall, and it'll receive rotational power from behind it. And then we also have the washing setup right next to it. We could use like hoppers and or chutes, probably smart chutes, right down here and right down here to actually siphon out the items. I mean, this is the layout of the factory. All we have to do now is run rotational power behind everything, set up 2 crushing wheels, set up 2 these things, hook up our simple storage network, craft operation upgrades. What do those even cost, operation upgrades? Not bad, actually, but craft operation upgrades, unlock a new mod, hook it into the storage system. Yeah, I mean, we have so much to do. And in addition to having so much to do, I've completely forgotten that we need a cobblestone generation setup. Though I'm thinking maybe this wall could be used for it. Probably, right? Yeah, we could have 9 drill modules right here. So I guess we'd have glass running along here. The cobblestone would generate in these areas here, meaning we would need space for the flowing water here. And space for the lava buckets here. That would put the drills here. Yes, this should work and end up looking really nice, I think. Yeah. Now we actually have to make the drills. What do drills cost, huh? They're not terribly hard to make, I imagine. Oh, yeah, that's super cheap. The only thing is we're going to need, what is this, 9 andesite casing? Ugh. Well, that was painful. But this is going to be fine. Oh, so pretty, so pretty. I love it. Oh, 8 drills, and we ran out. But I'm pretty sure we can make some more andesite alloy. Yeah, no problems here. We'll make a bit. I really don't want to go through too much of our chromatic iron. I'm getting nervous. I feel like we need to run a cavern vault just to get one of those chromatic iron rooms and then clean a house on it. I think that'd be awesome. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Yeah. And then we'll have our water here and our lava up top. Okay, this is really starting to come together. Really is. Nice. Next up is actually having like tunnel access behind this area so that we could route rotational power to each of these devices. So that should just be as easy as digging a tunnel, right? And we'll eventually patch it up later. Get in there. Yeah, we'll eventually patch this up later, but obviously we do need to, you know, be able to actually see where we're working to be able to work on it. And I'm thinking we move the current windmill, so that it's more dedicated to, like, this particular factory. There we go. That should look nice. Yeah, I'm thinking this windmill, this turbine will actually move, or maybe we just craft another one? I don't know. That might be a little ridiculous of me, having a whole other windmill. Well, no, I'm going to need it, because this farm I want to run at a very high speed. That's why I have the rotation speed controller. I want to run this farm as fast as I can so that we produce tons and tons and tons and tons of these resources, because they're all stuff that very frequently shows up in the vaulter. Okay, so 1 block in, 2 blocks in, 3 blocks in, I think, from the edge of these guys. So this 3rd block should be the tunnel position? Question mark? Okay, everything is exposed now, and I'm thinking the best place to move the windmill is going to be, like, here. But I need to think about the rotation speed controller, because that is a really integral part of this. So say I have the rotation speed controller here. Not like that. Here. It's going to receive power from this side, but it's going to spit out power this way, right? I'll show you. I need a big cogwheel. We have 2 big cogwheels, and we're once again out of Larimar. Not that we're, like, out of Larimar, but we're low, I guess, in the grand scheme of things on Larimar. But all in all, we're okay for now. But yeah, if I just run this guy over here, you'll see that's how it spits out the power. So if it receives power top to bottom, actually, this probably needs to be one more over. Like, so that I can have shafts running down from here. We'll do the old horizontal to vertical power thing. Like that. And then we'll need another cogwheel. Oh, we'll need another cogwheel here. Oh, wait. Isn't there something called a gearbox that could solve our problems? Yes, I think, but that's expensive. But I'm pretty sure a gearbox can take in a vertical power and convert it immediately into a horizontal power. It costs Larimar for sure. Oh, but okay, this setup has to be a block over anyways. Okay, so then the windmill will actually come down from this block. Alrighty, how much Larimar can we get from 9? 15. Okay, that's not bad. I already have some cogwheels here, so we're going to go Cogwheel Town. Going to craft 2 more cogwheels. And now we need another andesite casing, because who needs chromatic iron anyways? It's not like it's really uncommon. Oh, gosh. Mechanism uses all of your Larimar, okay? And it seems like Create uses all of your chromatic iron. Alrighty. Gearbox, and I think I want this one to be a vertical gearbox. Now, if I run it over to where we're eventually going to put the windmill, I should be able to place it like so. Yes! And then a shaft will run over here. Awesome. Then Le Big Cog comes here. And then, of course, the trouble becomes, how do I guess I could use it. I don't want to use another gearbox. I'd rather, well, no, I don't. I guess. Oh, it doesn't break. Okay. So that spins all of these guys. Awesome. Okay, all right. Oh my gosh. This is a start. We have the drills of the cobblestone generator functioning. Not the cobblestone generator, and we don't have any of these working, but it is absolutely, most definitely, certainly speaking, a start to things. Yeah, and we can now, we could extend this rotational power out hither and thither. And then, I guess, that won't do it. One more back, maybe, then? Will that do it? If this overstresses, it means it'll do it. Oh, it does do it. You can, okay, it doesn't overstress it, but you can just barely see that spins it. And does it spin it inward? Oh, I think it does spin it inward. Okay, that's lucky. So that spins it inward. Now I need a gear shift here. And that, where is the skeleton stepping around in, huh? I'm hearing a skeleton, but I'm not seeing a skeleton. Alright, you know what? This is a problem, I think, for next episode. We've done plenty in this episode. Actually, you know what? Probably not a problem for next episode, because next episode, they're fixing treasure rooms. They should be. At least they should be fixing treasure rooms. And if that's the case, we're going to take a little break from Create, alright? 3 episodes in a row for Create. That's a long time. And if they have truly fixed the treasure rooms, we're going to craft another treasure key with our Echo Gems and Pog Gems, and we're going to try to run 3 treasure rooms in a single episode, become richer than we could ever even imagine. It'll be amazing. I really, truly hope you've enjoyed this episode. We've done a lot. This is a lot in one episode. So thank you so much for sticking around to the end. If you want more modded single-player content, then you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you're feeling about this Create adventure we're on. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody!